Hey everyone, Tim Bennett here with Cinematics. Today I'm going to take a shot of this living room behind me. One, I'm going to do a 5 bracket exposure and combine those in AutoHDR using their new version 4 beta, which is pretty cool, looks similar to flash shots. Then I'm going to do a Flambient shot, a 2 exposure Flambient, and we're going to compare those two. Alright guys, first we're going to take our 5 bracket exposure. So I'm going to come in here. I'm doing 5 brackets 2 stops apart on my Canon R, f8, and I'm at ISO 400. So let's get this set up. Alright, ready here. Let me check my focus. All right, that's the bracketed shot. All right guys, now I'm setting up my settings for my ambient shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my flash off. And this one's f8, 1/4 of a second, ISO 400. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Okay, and now for the flash shot, pop the flash on. I'm gonna darken this so I can get a nice window pull out of it. So I'll bring the exposure down just till I get a nice view out that window, probably about there. So now I'm at a 1/30th of a second at f8. And now we're gonna take that shot with the flash, pointed basically straight up above the camera. Okay, you guys can take a look at that shot here. It's a little bit dark in the corners, but I believe the ambient shot will be light enough in those corners. And jump into Lightroom. First thing I'm gonna do is my Flambient shot. I'm gonna edit that. So that's my ambient, my flash. First thing I'm gonna do is jump down, correct my verticals, white balance. Go ahead and sync those. All right, now what I want to do is just even out my exposure a little bit. So bring these highlights down slightly, a little bit of shadow bump. Same thing on the flash shot. A little bit more on the shadow bump on that guy. All right, so now I'm going to take these two into Photoshop, open as layers. So super simple. Gonna do a 2 image Flambient blend. So basically take your top layer, which is your ambient, bring that down to luminosity mode, set your opacity at 50, and you're pretty much good there. I do need to do my window pull outside here, so put a layer mask on there, make sure black's selected, and I'm just going to come through. Not going to spend too much time on this for tutorial's sake, but yeah, gives me a much better view out the window. Okay, that's about it. Probably all I would do in here. Go ahead and flatten this. Gonna save it. Let's go back into Lightroom. Alright, it's a little bit of shadow bump, a little bit of contrast on this guy, and a little bit of sharpening. It's probably about where I'd leave that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and export this. Okay, all that's good. Export. Okay, so now what I want to do is go and do AutoHDR. And we're going to take those same brackets upload those. And we would name this Auto. Here's where the new model is, the V4, which is right here. It's in beta testing right now, but it looks similar to, in my opinion, Flambient shots. Gives you really vibrant colors, really contrasty, really sharp. It is still in beta, so they're still making changes too. I'm not going to go ahead and do this. I've already got the image in here. So if I go to my listings, let's go ahead and go. Okay, so this is the image already done. Let's pull this up. One thing you're going to notice is the oranges and the yellows are really prominent. So that's something they're still working on. Like I said, this is in beta. But I mean, look at the window pull, the contrast, the wood grain. Really, really nice on this model. But what I'm doing right now in the meantime, on the oranges and the yellows, is just pulling some of that out. So the reds and yellows primarily in the saturation. So I'm just coming in here. Don't want to pull too much. So let's say probably around 25 maybe. And yellows, same thing. Don't want to pull too much. That one I can maybe go 21. Oranges, I can take a little bit of orange out. Now you can see the floor starting to match. And the pillows, the wood's looking not too oversaturated. It's looking a lot closer to the original. So I'll go ahead and apply that. And I've actually got this one already downloaded, so I can just get out of here and show you guys. So basically, I'll put these side by side for you guys. This is my Flambient AutoHDR shot. So yeah, that's pretty much the comparison there. Let's see. See if I can shrink this up a little bit. All right, yeah. Tell me what you guys think. I mean, a lot less shadows in the whites on these walls here. The window pull is not even close. I mean, look at this detail on this window pull. Even in the wood, I'm seeing more detail in these woods. This one, yeah, I mean, I may have pulled a little bit too much on the oranges out. You can see the pillows here, a little bit more vibrant on the original. But man, I'm liking this a lot better. Looks a lot more refined, a lot sharper. I mean, if you just even look here, this frame on the wall right here, look how dull that looks. How sharp this is. This is with zero flash. This is the bracketed HDR shot. So you guys tell me what you think. This is still in beta, but man, I'm pretty impressed. So yeah, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, you guys, that's going to do it for this one. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the images. If you like the HDR versus the Flambient. And if you guys haven't tried AutoHDR, just comment HDR down below and I'll get you guys a free week of credits. So please like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next one.